2023. Paper 3, General Studies I, History and Geography. Questions 51 to 100 with options, answers, and brief explanations. Q51. During the Arab invasion in 712 AD, the ruler of Sindh was defeated by whom? A. Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni. B. Muhammad Ghori. C. Muhammad-bin-Qasim. D. Tajuddin Yildiz. Answer. C. Muhammad-bin-Qasim. Explanation. In 712 AD, the Arab general Muhammad-bin-Qasim defeated Raja Dahir, the ruler of Sindh, and annexed the region to the Umayyad Caliphate. Q52. Who was associated with the Theosophical Society in India? A. Sarojini Naidu. B. Lakshmi Sehgal. C. Padmaja Naidu. D. Annie Besant. Answer. D. Annie Besant. Explanation. Annie Besant was a prominent leader of the Theosophical Society in India and later became its international president. She also founded the Home Rule League. Q53. Who was known as the Frontier Gandhi? A. Rash Behari Bose. B. Manabendranath Roy. C. Barin Ghosh. D. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Answer. D. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Explanation. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, also called Badshah Khan, was a Pashtun independence activist and close associate of Gandhi, popularly known as the Frontier Gandhi. Q54. Which of the following pair is correctly matched? A. Jawaharlal Nehru, Ghore Bare. B. Dadabhai Nauroji, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. C. Rabindranath Tagore, Anandamath. D. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Discovery of India. Answer. B. Dadabhai Nauroji, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. Explanation. Dadabhai Nauroji wrote Poverty and Un-British Rule in India, 1901, propounding the drain of wealth theory. The other pairs are mismatched. Q55. Who invaded South India? A. Balban. B. Iltutmish. C. Qutbuddin Aibak. D. Alauddin Khilji. Answer. D. Alauddin Khilji. Explanation. Alauddin Khilji's general Malik Kafur led successful military campaigns into South India, Devgiri, Warangal, Dwarsamudra and Madurai between 1309 to 1311. Page 1 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q56. Who was the last ruler of the Delhi Sultanate? A. Daulat Khan Lodi. B. Ibrahim Lodi. C. Alam Khan Lodi. D. Jahandar Lodi. Answer. B. Ibrahim Lodi. Explanation. Ibrahim Lodi was the last sultan of the Delhi Sultanate. He was defeated and killed by Babur in the First Battle of Panipat in 1526. Q57. Who was not the member of the Congress Socialist Party? A. Jayaprakash Narayan. B. Ram Manohar Lohia. C. Firoz Shah Mehta. D. Narendra Deva. Answer. C. Firoz Shah Mehta. Explanation. Firoz Shah Mehta was a moderate nationalist leader of an earlier generation and was not associated with the Congress Socialist Party formed in 1934. Q58. First Battle of Panipat took place in A. 1526, B. 1528, C. 1616, D. 1626. Answer. A. 1526. Explanation. The First Battle of Panipat was fought on 21st April 1526 between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. Babur's victory marked the beginning of the Mughal Empire in India. Q59. Who was the author of the book Hind Swaraj? A. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. B. Jawaharlal Nehru. C. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. D. Gandhiji. Answer. D. Gandhiji. Explanation. Mahatma Gandhi wrote Hind Swaraj or Indian Home Rule in 1909, outlining his philosophy of non-violence, Swaraj and critique of modern civilization. Q60. The Vernacular Press Act was enacted by A. Lord Curzon. B. Lord Ripon. C. Lord Lytton. D. None of the above. Answer. C. Lord Lytton. Explanation. Lord Lytton enacted the Vernacular Press Act in 1878 to curb the freedom of the Indian language press. It was later repealed by Lord Ripon. Page 2 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q61. Who was a moderate nationalist leader? A. Lala Lajpat Rai. B. Dadabhai Nauroji. C. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. D. Bipin Chandra Pal. Answer. B. Dadabhai Nauroji. Explanation. Dadabhai Nauroji was a leading moderate leader of the Indian National Congress, known as the Grand Old Man of India and the first Asian British MP. Q62. Surat split took place in A. 1900. B. 1907. C. 1911. D. 1919. Answer. B. 1907. Explanation. The Surat split of 1907 divided the Indian National Congress into moderates and extremists over differences on methods and the election of the president. Q63. Which one is not true about the Poona Pact? A. The Poona Pact was an agreement between Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. B. The Poona Pact was made in 1932. C. The Poona Pact was signed in Poona. D. By this agreement, the point of separate electorate for the Hindus and the Muslims was accepted. Answer. D. By this agreement, the point of separate electorate for the Hindus and the Muslims was accepted. Explanation. The Poona Pact, 1932, replaced separate electorates for the depressed classes with reserved seats within the general Hindu electorate. It had nothing to do with Hindu-Muslim electorates. Q64. Who composed the Arthashastra? A. Kautilya, B. Barhamihira, C. Aryabhatta, D. Patanjali. Answer A. Kautilya explanation. The Arthashastra, a treatise on statecraft, economic policy and military strategy, is attributed to Kautilya, Chanakya, the mentor of Chandragupta Maurya. Q65. Third Battle of Panipat took place in A. 1761, B. 1740, C. 1770, D. 1707. Answer A. 1761 explanation. The Third Battle of Panipat was fought on 14th January 1761 between the Maratha forces and the invading army of Ahmad Shah Abdali. It resulted in a decisive Maratha defeat. Page 3 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q66. Who was the general and successor of Muhammad Ghori? A. Muhammad-bin-Qasim, B. Qutubuddin Aibak, C. Tajuddin Yildiz, D. Nasiruddin. Answer B. Qutubuddin Aibak explanation. Qutubuddin Aibak was Muhammad Ghori's most trusted general and slave. After Ghori's death, he established the slave dynasty and became the first Sultan of Delhi. Q67. Chandragupta Maurya was a follower of A. Jainism, B. Buddhism, C. Ajivika religion, D. Saivism. Answer A. Jainism explanation. According to Jain tradition, Chandragupta Maurya embraced Jainism in his later years, abdicated the throne and went to Sravnabegola with Bhadrabahu. Q68. Ibdat Khana was founded by A. Akbar, B. Jahangir, C. Shah Jahan, D. Aurangzeb. Answer A. Akbar explanation. Akbar built the Ibadat Khana, house of worship, at Fatehpur Sikri in 1575 for interfaith religious discussions that later led to the formulation of Din-i-Ilahi. Q69. Which Governor-General introduced the doctrine of lapse? A. Lord Cornwallis, B. Lord Dalhousie, C. Lord Wellesley, D. Lord Ripon. Answer B. Lord Dalhousie explanation. Lord Dalhousie, 1848 to 1856, introduced the doctrine of lapse, under which any princely state without a natural heir was annexed by the British. Q70. Which Mahajanapada of 6th century BC was an aristocratic oligarchic republic, a confederacy of 8 clans governed in accordance with republican principles? A. Magad, B. Vajji, C. Kashi, D. Koshala. Answer B. Vajji explanation. The Vajji, Vriji, Confederacy, with its capital at Vaishali, was a well-known Ganasangha, oligarchic republic, of the 6th century BC comprising 8 clans. Page 4 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q71. Lothal is located at A. Rajasthan, B. Uttar Pradesh, C. Gujarat, D. Haryana. Answer C. Gujarat explanation. Lothal, an important Indus Valley civilization site famous for its dockyard, is located in the Bhal region of present-day Gujarat. Q72. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was the editor of the newspaper A. The Bande Matram, B. The Maratha, C. The Enquirer, D. The Hindu Patriot. Answer B. The Maratha explanation. Bal Gangadhar Tilak edited two newspapers, Kesari, Marathi, and the Maharatta, English, which became powerful vehicles of nationalist propaganda. Q73. Who had 9 jewels in his royal court? A. Chandragupta II, B. Samudragupta, C. Chandragupta I, D. Chandragupta Maurya. Answer A. Chandragupta II explanation. Chandragupta II, Vikramaditya, is traditionally associated with the Navaratnas, 9 jewels, in his court, including Kalidasa, Varhamihira and others. Q74. Who was the first president of Indian National Congress, 1885? A. Umesh Chandra Banerjee, B. Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar, C. Firoz Shah Mehta, D. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Answer A. Umesh Chandra Banerjee explanation. Umesh Chandra Banerjee, W.C. Banerjee, was elected the first president of the Indian National Congress at its inaugural session in Bombay in December 1885. Q75. Who among the following viceroys ridiculed the Indian National Congress as representing only a microscopic minority of people? A. Lord Canning, B. Lord Elgin, C. Lord Lawrence, D. Lord Dufferin. Answer D. Lord Dufferin explanation. Lord Dufferin, Viceroy of India 1884 to 1888, dismissed the Indian National Congress as representing only a microscopic minority of the Indian population. Page 5 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q76. Who composed the Vikramakadevacharita? A. Bilhana, B. Ravikirti, C. Banbhatta, D. Kalhana. Answer A. Bilhana explanation. Bilhana, an 11th century Kashmiri poet, composed the Vikramankadevacharita, a eulogistic biography of the Chalukya king Vikramaditya VI. Q77. The Yusufzai revolt took place during the reign of A. Shah Jahan, B. Akbar, C. Aurangzeb, D. Jahangir. Answer C. Aurangzeb explanation. The Yusufzai, Pashtun tribes of the northwest frontier rose in revolt against Mughal authority during the reign of Aurangzeb. Q78. During which Governor-General's reign the partition of Bengal was declared in 9. Q79. Montagu-Chelmsford reform was introduced in A. 1909, B. 1929, C. 1919, D. 1900. Answer, C. 1919. Explanation. The Montagu-Chelmsford reforms were embodied in the Government of India Act 1919, which introduced diarchy in the provinces. Q79. Montagu-Chelmsford reform was introduced in A. 1909, B. 1929, C. 1919, D. 1900. Answer, C. 1919. Explanation. The Montagu-Chelmsford reforms were embodied in the Government of India Act 1919, which introduced diarchy in the provinces. Q80. Which was the nerve center of the Quit India movement in Medinipur of Bengal? A. Garbeta, B. Tamluk, C. Kandi, D. Haldia. Answer, B. Tamluk. Explanation. During the Quit India movement of 1942, Tamluk, in present-day Purba Medinipur, became a major center of parallel government and nationalist activity in Bengal. Page 6 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q81. Who won the first Battle of Tarain? A. Prithviraj Chauhan, B. Muhammad Ghori, C. Muhammad-bin-Qasim, D. Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni. Answer, A. Prithviraj Chauhan. Explanation. In the First Battle of Tarain, 1191, Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Ghori. Ghori returned the next year and won the Second Battle of Tarain, 1192. Q82. In which year the Queen's Proclamation was issued? A. 1855, B. 1859, C. 1800, D. 1858. Answer, D. 1858. Explanation. Queen Victoria's proclamation was issued on 1st November 1858, announcing the transfer of power from the East India Company to the British Crown after the 1857 revolt. Q83. Who introduced Kabuliyat and Patta? A. Shivaji, B. Ashoka, C. Sher Shah, D. Akbar. Answer, C. Sher Shah. Explanation. Sher Shah Suri introduced the system of Patta, title deed, and Kabuliyat, deed of agreement, as part of his land revenue reforms to ensure clear rights and fixed demand. Q84. Who appointed the Amini Commission? A. Lord Cornwallis, B. Lord Dalhousie, C. Lord Warren Hastings, D. Lord Minto. Answer, C. Lord Warren Hastings. Explanation. Warren Hastings appointed the Amini Commission, 1776, to collect information on land revenue systems and rights in Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. Q85. Who founded the Khudai Khidmatgar? A. M.D. Ali Jinnah, B. Salimullah, C. Sayyid Brothers, D. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Answer, D. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Explanation. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan founded the Khudai Khidmatgar, Servants of God, a non-violent Pashtun organization, also known as the Red Shirts. Page 7 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q86. Who composed the Milind Panho? A. Vasumitra, B. Nagsena, C. Aswaghosa, D. Dharmakirti. Answer, B. Nagsena. Explanation. The Milinda Panha, Questions of King Milinda, is a Buddhist text recording the dialogue between the Indo-Greek king Menander, Milinda, and the monk Nagsena. Q87. The capital of the Pallav rulers was A. Hampi, B. Dwarka, C. Kanchipuram, D. Ujjain. Answer, C. Kanchipuram. Explanation. Kanchipuram, Kanchi, was the capital of the Pallav dynasty and an important center of learning, art and temple architecture in South India. Q88. The third annual conference of the Indian National Congress was held in A. Bombay, B. Lucknow, C. Calcutta, D. Madras. Answer, D. Madras. Explanation. The third session of the Indian National Congress was held in Madras in December 1887 under the presidency of Badruddin Tyabzi. Q89. The school of Gandhar art flourished during the reign of the A. Mauryan dynasty, B. Kushan dynasty, C. Satvahan dynasty, D. Gupta dynasty. Answer, B. Kushan dynasty. Explanation. Gandhar art, which blended Greco-Roman and Indian styles, especially in Buddha images, flourished under the Kushan rulers, particularly Kanishka. Q90. Which ancient Indian ruler was the chief patron of the Fourth Buddhist Council? A. Ashoka, B. Kanishka, C. Ajatshatru, D. Samudragupta. Answer, B. Kanishka. Explanation. The Fourth Buddhist Council was held under the patronage of the Kushan Emperor Kanishka at Kundalwana in Kashmir, c. 1st to end century C. Page 8 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q91. Which Gupta ruler saved the Gupta Empire from the invasion of the Hunas? A. Skandagupta, B. Buddhgupta, C. Tathagat Gupta, D. Vishnu Gupta. Answer A. Skandagupta. Explanation: Skandagupta successfully repelled the Huna Hephthalite invasions in the mid-5th century CE and is credited with preserving the Gupta Empire. Q92. Who was the founder of the Servants of India Society? A. Madan Mohan Malavya, B. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, C. Subhash Chandra Bose, D. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Answer D. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Explanation: Gopal Krishna Gokhale founded the Servants of India Society in 1905 in Pune to train Indians for national service and social reform. Q93. What is the meaning of the word Gadar? A. Freedom, B. Rebel, C. Revolt, D. Patriot. Answer C. Revolt. Explanation: the word Gadar or Gadar means revolt or mutiny. The Ghaffar party, formed by Indian revolutionaries in North America, aimed at armed revolt against British rule. Q94. Who composed the book Tehqiq-e-Hind? A. Al-Biruni, B. Al-Masudi, C. Kafi Khan, D. Hasan Nizami. Answer A. Al-Biruni. Explanation: Al-Biruni, Abu Rehan Al-Biruni, wrote Kitab-e-fi Tehqiq Mali al-Hind, Inquiry into India, a detailed account of Indian society, science and religion in the early 11th century. Q95. Who was the author of the book Muntakhabul Tawarik? A. Nizamuddin, B. Amir Khusro, C. Faji, D. Badani. Answer D. Badani. Explanation: Abdul Qadir Badani wrote the Muntakhabut Tawarik, selection of chronicles, a critical history of the Mughals up to the reign of Akbar. Page 9 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3. Q96. Who reformed the revenue system during the rule of Akbar? A. Raja Man Singh, B. Birbal, C. Todarmal, D. Jai Singh. Answer C. Todarmal. Explanation: Raja Todarmal, one of Akbar's Navaratnas, was the chief revenue minister who introduced the Japti, or Dehsala, system of land revenue assessment. Page 9 WBCS Main 2023, Paper 3, GSI, Vertical Bar History and Geography. Q96. Who reformed the revenue system during the rule of Akbar? A. Raja Man Singh, B. Birbal, C. Todarmal, D. Jai Singh. Answer C. Todarmal. Explanation: Raja Todarmal, one of Akbar's Navaratnas, was the chief revenue minister who introduced the Japti, or Dehsala, system of land revenue assessment. Q97. Nadir Shah invaded India in A. 1708, B. 1688, C. 1739, D. 1750. Answer C. 1739. Explanation: the Persian ruler Nadir Shah invaded India in 1739, defeated the Mughals at the Battle of Karnal, and sacked Delhi, carrying away immense wealth including the Peacock Throne. Q98. Who composed Khazanul Futuh? A. Amir Khusro, B. Hasan Nizami, C. Kafi Khan, D. Abdul Qadir Badayuni. Answer A. Amir Khusro. Explanation: Amir Khusro wrote Khazanul Futuh, Treasures of Victory, a historical work describing the military campaigns of Alauddin Khilji. Q99. Which one was known as the All-White Commission? A. The Hunter Commission, B. The Linlithgow Commission, C. The Simon Commission, D. The Fowler Commission. Answer C. The Simon Commission. Explanation: the Simon Commission, 1927-28, was an all-British, all-white commission appointed to review the working of the Government of India Act 1919 and was boycotted by Indians. Q100. Who was a famous artist of Akbar's court? A. Baswan, B. Bebadal Khan, C. Ravi Burma, D. Minhaj as-Siraj. Answer A. Baswan. Explanation: Baswan was one of the most celebrated painters in the atelier of Emperor Akbar and is known for his contributions to Mughal miniature painting. Note and